the same for me, as I would much prefer for there to be no challenge trials and no pandemic, but we are in a pandemic. For me and for my family, they know why I'm doing what I'm doing, and although they're worried, they're like me, they're cautiously optimistic as to the benefits the challenge trial would bring, and they're hugely supportive.
COVID-19 vaccines are currently tested in clinical trials of thousands of people to see whether they protect against the disease as they go about their everyday lives. But it takes months to get a result. By infecting 100 or so young and healthy volunteers, then giving them the vaccine in a so-called challenge trial, scientists should know whether it works within weeks.
In a time when the pandemic is waxing and waning because of public health measures and so on, when we can't rely on the fact that there is transmission in the community to test the efficacy of vaccines, challenge trials can really give you that guarantee and let you progress with vaccine development in a really sustained sort of way.
Young people are unlikely to get seriously ill, but there is the chance they could develop long COVID, the debilitating after effects of infection. Ethics experts say volunteers need to understand the risks, however small, particularly when there is no cure.
Because there's that altruism, that positivity, that really puts extra focus on the importance of the consent process, both in terms of understanding what those risks are, to the extent that they're known, because there's always the uncertainties, but also, I think, understanding how uncertain research is.
Scientists from the Royal Free Hospital and Imperial College, along with the clinical trials company hVivo, hope to get ethical approval to start the first trial in January. More than 2,500 young volunteers have so far come forward. The government, which is putting up the money, hopes the studies will fast-track effective vaccines. Thomas Moore, Sky News.
Well, a global race is underway for a safe and reliable vaccine. Results from the phase 3 studies for the Oxford University AstraZeneca vaccine are due any day. But a US trial is on hold because one patient had an adverse reaction. A global race then is underway for that vaccine. Results from that study underway, as I said. Another vaccine being developed by BioNTech and Pfizer is also due to publish phase 3 results imminently. Johnson & Johnson's vaccine is also in phase 3 clinical trials, but they've been paused while a possible adverse reaction is also investigated. Novavax has started phase 3 trials, including of 10,000 people here in the UK. A vaccine by GSK Sanofi is in early stage trials, while Valneva's has yet to be given to human volunteers. At least 4 Chinese vaccines are in phase 3, including Sinovac and Sinopharm, and one of those is already being given to some students and key workers. Sky's Tom Cheshire sent this report from Zhejiang province.